Yo, what up guys, welcome back to the Ahn Rho Project. This is the psychiatric self-therapeutic multimedia project to solve the problems, challenges, obstacles in life, as well as the suffering process to reach the high goals and ambitions that we have set for ourselves, as well as those around us. If you'd like a brief introduction, a brief summary as to how we break down the Ahn Rho Project into domains of life, subseries, analogies, and so on and so forth, including the copyright-free music, content live schedule, how we break down a live stream into 15 minutes of 3 phases, 11 segments, and the Ahn Rho Project into domains of life, subseries, analogies, and so on and so forth. Excuse me. You can check it out on the previous live stream for the past 3.5 years straight to January 2021 and beyond for more updated versions. That being said, diving into the second segment today as usual. 3 things. First of all, we're going to have probably at least 3-4 live streams today. This is the first of them. Secondly, there's going to be a solid 9-5 override. Basically a rule to break all the rules of the system principle to free myself from the system, become purely practical, get what we're most urgently needs done. And last but not least, if you want to skip even this abridged short introduction, you can just go and move forward the live stream or the video on demand on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, where you come from, by about a minute to a minute and a half, and then you dive right into the content right there, which is what you see right now, what you get. We're finished all the phase 2 items. This is a continuation, obviously, of the previous live stream. So yesterday, actually for the past 2 days, we had like 8 live streams covering all the phase 2 items. It's ridiculous. We have so much photography, abstract, like digital photo, just whole on finance, volunteering, employment, relationships. So much photography and screenshots and stuff like that. But now we're moving to phase 3, and phase 3 we have a lot to declutter now. It's all the physical stuff, the tangible stuff. So what we're gonna do is now we're gonna face the mess. We're gonna stand up a little bit, just like you see in the thumbnail. So it's region A, like 6 through to 9, A, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we have region G1, which is just a huge ass mess right now. So we're gonna try and start here in region A5 to 9, and we'll work our way down to here. Also, we might go back and forth because there's some garbage here that's some littered back and forth. So it makes sense to cover at the same time. So we'll start off here with the office. We're decluttered here. We have 13 minutes left on stream, so let's begin. Right hand side over here we have the bunch of groceries that a lot of these things I've finished eating, and they're mostly snack items, so it's not good for me at all. Very unhealthy. You got spicy dill pickles. This was purchased because it was on sale. Leave on the floor now. I'm going to scrunch it up. I'll show you what I mean in a second. We have these nut clusters, which I ate for like breakfast. There's still some seeds inside. I'm probably not going to finish it because some felt like spoiled. We have Taiwan dessert right here of Ube brand. It's like this type of, it says sword bean paste. So I'll move on the floor and I'll tell you why in a second. And in the back here we have these biscotti chocolate chips. It's more like crackers, it's not really chips. We also have these on the table here, some tasty nuts from Haldiram Snack Foods. And this is purchased from the Walmart. Oh, I didn't mention what they're from though. So this one from Food Depot Supermarket is Ube brand. Of course, most of these things actually I don't have to cover in too much detail. I've covered in the previous live stream about 3 days ago in the digital section. So that would be phase 2, where I took photographs of it all. This is from Walmart, right? That's from it's like Shoppers Drug Mart, Food Depot Supermarket, Dollarama, and Walmart. It's all 4 different locations here, different shopping malls. And then we have here most of this stuff here. You see this Haldiram's and BC brand. What do you call it? Indian snack foods, yeah, with nuts and chickpeas and rice flakes and so on and so forth. All trash and finished. Same thing here with this kind of dalbiji stuff. And I'm just basically trying to clear and showcase you all the stuff that, including these chips here underneath. So this is a sweet southern BBQ style device barbecue. All this stuff here is all trash, right? It's all packaging, and what I'm going to do is there are spoons inside and these paper napkins I'm going to put inside. So for example, I'm going to scrunch it all up, put the packaging within the packaging, right into one large package, and then just toss it in the garbage. Especially things like this, how to flatten all the boxes here. So if we turn to the side, we have some more we can talk about here. These cream wafers, for example, I have to take out the tray, flatten it down for recyclables. Same thing with the outside cartridge. The inside I have to take out, and that's garbage. I'll scrunch it inside. The tray that's plastic inside the plastic garbage packaging. Next, we also have beside me, we're just going to cover, like I said, G1 and region G1 and A5. We can alternate between the office and the bed. So we have in here jalapeno pepper chips right here. Once again, all these on sale, very unhealthy. Inside here actually is disgusting because there's actually banana peels in here. So I have to be careful about this one. There's banana peels, also tangerine peels, stuff like that. So I'm going to put all this stuff together and just scrunch it all together. Put the packaging within the bag, bags within a bag within a bag, the flat recyclables within. I'm going to flatten them all at the same time. Right hand side, left hand side. Sorry. There's also a box here, so you can see exactly there's some recyclables here. That makes sense to go together. The cinnamon cookies here I finished yesterday, and these things also. Flatten the cartridges. Put the boxes within the boxes. Okay. Noticeably cleaner already. We still have a long way to go. Take a look at the back here. We have fruit to go. This is 10 peach flavored. So this is recyclable. Place it here. All the junk here, all that there. Over here, there's a lot of paper napkins now. So I'm going to first I'll take this fruit that's not finished yet. Place it here for a second, just on the laptop for a second. I'm supposed to leave over there. I'm not supposed to do this, obviously. Let's cover all the trash that is paper napkins. So napkins here that I bring to work and come back with. Disgusting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's a hidden package underneath there. So all this stuff I put inside this bag. Here, and we'll talk about this bag in a moment, when it makes sense to. Okay, which will be very shortly, very shortly. We just need to remove this Luggage thing here, as well as you can see there's not just there's also disposable spoons right inside, like I said. So that's all trash. Once again, more paper napkins, right? More of this kind of stuff. And to wipe it down, there's all this trash put inside that bag for you. I'll even toss this Luggage in there because that makes a lot of sense. Indian snack foods like lentils, stuff like that from Walmart. So, and same thing here. We have like this stuff here. So, okay, this chia, these flaxseed things. I'll place it down here for now because it's in. And then finally we can get to, and there's still more paper napkins. So we'll cover this in a second. So long story short, we have to cover this bag now. It makes sense too. So inside this bag, right aside from paper napkins, this would have been the photograph of the bagel, not bagel, the English muffin that I received from my colleagues at the workplace, with the egg, ham, and cheese, processed cheese. So here's tin foil on the backdrop, so it's definitely the bagel. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna place it here on. Fuck, it fell. So place it here on the chair. Take all this trash, like I said, and put it inside. And the reason why we just covered it now is because underneath I see finally it's the right time. We see this thing here. Look at this. This is another class 4 item. So the difference here is because I was covering all this stuff here on the floor right now. This is all grocery items that I received, that I purchased on myself, so class 1 in nature. All this stuff here, the bag of the bagel, as well as this here. This is actually the anniversary of one of my colleagues, RN. I talked about her already in some very vague detail. Again, privacy confidentiality. Just put it over here. So it was Muraku, so Indian, Sri Lankan snack foods, as well as the bagel, which is just kind of Western, from my Filipino colleagues at the workplace. So KLLB, thank you very much, as well as RN. So it's all trash, and you can anticipate I'm going to scrunch this all up and put them inside the packaging, respectively. Alright, so we gotta stand back up here for a second, because we're not done the office, believe it or not. We have more of this stuff. We have to get rid of all this design health science stuff. So this is a nutritional supplements with a biomedical research flair to it. What I'm going to do is I actually don't want to toss away. So many of these are actually empty. So the top layers are all empty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move aside the backdrop here. You see that behind the laptop. And I have all these sample bottles here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move these sample bottles to the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see HEPA Plus, Pro-flavonoid C, Pro-glucamine. This for immune system, cardiovascular system, and also the digestive, or my liver specifically, and also for Poly C. So this one I intend on probably recycling. I don't think I want to keep Poly C. That one's actually a very common bottle. So this for recyclables. I'll toss it down here. So you can see all the recyclables starting to make sense. Now, recyclables go in one section, packaging, and the garbage in the other, the litter. So now all of these are new bottles, right? And I want to take out the plastic wrap. Here's a plastic wrap. Here's another plastic wrap. Here's another plastic wrap. And it's all garbage. So I'm going to take this and place it in here once again. Speaking of which, talking about class 4 items. So back down here for a second. I want to talk about the garbage that comes from class 4, right? Class 1, the groceries I purchased myself. Class 4, from gifts that I received from my colleagues at the workplace who are somewhat like family to me. So right here on the left hand side, you saw before I put all this packaging here, okay, which I have to get rid of off stream after the live stream ends. And actually, this is recyclable right here. This is mostly recyclable on the outside, so I'll place it here. Okay. On the left hand side, you have all this garbage here that is also food in nature. So mostly gifts. First, I'm going to clear this out. I noticed that there's a banana peel here. So this is also class 1 nature. I bought it myself, obviously, bananas. But I'll place it in here because it is litter. And there's like, you know, there's something from like 3 days ago at the bottom. Okay, so over here we have, it's looking very disgusting. At the backdrop, all these class 4 gift food items I have from my colleagues at the workplace. So we have these tangerine peels from ML. I ate them already. Plus an inside of butter croissant that I finished, so toss in here is class 4 nature. Same thing with this paper bag up here inside with the butter croissant, so I'll toss inside this bag right here, right? And it definitely smells. It's not something to keep. Okay. Who's at a backdrop here for a second? That makes more sense. Over here we also have the butter croissant for the other day, I believe. I'm not sure what it was exactly. Yeah, no, that's from RN. Her anniversary, happy anniversary gift to me. So I'm gonna place this entire bag inside that one since it looks larger. And that is in fact all garbage because again it's all done. That would have the murku as well as so it's like a Sri Lankan deep fried snack. And then we also have here these like grocery items that I purchased. It's peanut butter crunch candies, which are nostalgic to a point about 20 years ago when I was a little kid. My domestic gardens used to get me to this. Even back then, they're narcissistic, right? But even so, you know, you had some minor good moments outside. You know, going down to the 90s, getting a quarter and then putting inside the machine to get some Reese's Pieces. And then they'd be lecturing you out and don't eat too much or whatever. It's a rare occasion I got that kind of stuff. And then on the left hand side here, we have this last class 4 item from my colleague just 2 days ago, like 2 tangerines and butter croissants once again. And so what I'm going to do is I'm place all of this stuff here inside this bag. So this entire bag is all class 4 in nature. Give me a second here. You know what? Don't do it on stream. So I'm just going to leave it there. That's all class 4 garbage, absolute litter. And so is all this packaging, garbage. Again, put the bag within the bag within the bag, the packaging within the packaging, all the litter together, and just trash it all. All the boxes need to be flattened for recyclables, the trays. Left hand side panel, scoot over here for a second here. There is something here that also needs to be thrown away. It seems like these nut clusters, there's just a little bit left. So I'm going to finish this off stream when stream ends. So toss in my mouth and then throw it away. It's garbage. So once again, all this garbage. All right. Whew. Okay, back to using health sciences. We have like about a minute and a half left on stream. Okay. Left hand side panel. Move these balls to the back where they're supposed to be. We have this Usana Health Sciences so everything's kind of decluttered a little bit. I have to wipe everything down a little bit. There's some crumbs. I'm pretty sure there are some crumbs and also some dust I have to get rid of. But what I'm going to do, that's what I'm going to do off stream. After this, what we're going to do is obviously just move the bottles back in. So these new bottles of Usana Health Science supplements, we can put back in, and I'm just trying to figure out which belongs where. But basically I restored some of the health packs here. Also, so Poly C goes here, Bio-Omega on the inside. I believe the Magna-Cal D here for the skeletal-muscular system is kind of running low, so I have to switch that one, get a bottle from up there in region C1, and then C1, C2, take it down here, take out the wrap, like I said, take these wraps here, put it inside a garbage can. The garbage, not garbage can, I have a garbage can. So, and then Vitamin Oxygen Procosa here, Hepa Plus supposed to go up here, right, yes, it's supposed to be off stream, not supposed to be doing this on stream. And then we have all this stuff here. Okay, great. So that's all the stuff here. Now it's looking fine and dandy. Move the food, get off the laptop, please. And the spare key I still have to put away. And finally we have this nail clipper here, which I put to the back once again, because that is supposed to be for, I clipped my nails already. But again, the sample balls I'm put away there, and then we'll continue with the paperwork in the next live stream, and as well as region G1. So I'll see you then, in about an hour's time. It's our sign out, peace. 1 hour, alright? I'll see you again very soon.